Hey there, today I'm going to show you how to install and set up StreamerShock, my updated PiShock Streamer.Bot plugin. To begin with, you download the current version from itch.io, and then once you have this downloaded, you can go to import, and then from here you can just drag and drop that file into the import string, so you just click, drag, drop. And then this should import a few items, a queue, and all that, but just hit import. If you already have this installed and you're updating it, when you import it, it will ask you if you want to override it. The main things you'd want to overwrite are the core, but other than that, everything else should be fine if you don't want to overwrite that one. But once you've got this installed, you want to go into the exclamation mark PiShock code, come up to here and right click on this trigger and hit test trigger. And this is going to bring up a little login menu. So from here you can enter your PiShock username and your API key, and once you do that, you can hit login. You can leave automatically retrieve share codes on if you don't want to enter share codes manually. The share code has to be linked to your account. If it can't find any, it'll make you log in again and enter them manually anyway, so there's not really much harm in leaving that on. Yeah, once you do that, you log in. Give it a second. Login successful. And then it'll open up the settings menu. From here you can change your settings to be whatever you want. Because I have multiple shockers, I would want multi-shock to all, just so whenever I do an action, it's just going to shock all of my shockers at once instead. And just hit OK on that. And then once that's done, that's pretty much it. If I open up my Twitch chat over here, I don't have my shockers on right now, but if I open up this, we can come here. I have a few examples. This climbing shock, so every shock happens, increases. It does 3 shocks and they increase by 10 each time. So if I test this, should get some chat messages. There we go. And another one in a second. I think the servers are slow. And 3. So if you want to make your own action, all you need to do is right click anywhere, add, and then we can call this PiShock. Oh, you don't even need to call it PiShock, just shock 50 or something. Group doesn't matter, but if you want to be organized, you can put it in a group called PiShock Actions, or it doesn't really matter. It's all arbitrary. To do that, in here, we can do a call. No, Twitch chat, and then let's go off cheers. Let's say any amount of bits after 5,000, 2,500 to 5,000 will shock for 50%. So if we go call actions, run action, we want to make sure run action immediately is turned off. We want to run operate shock, this one. And then we also need a call argument, set argument, and you can just set intensity equal 50, and then throw that above this one. And then if we test this trigger, we should get a 50 intensity, just like that. Yeah, that's about it. You can trigger whatever you want, pretty much. You can also, there's a few custom arguments that you can put here as well. All of this is documented here on itch, so it tells you all the arguments you can use and what they do. It tells you what all the operations are, so what all these things do, and it tells you what all the config settings do. So if you want to have a read, that's all here. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks.